And when you tell people that you're in town, that you grew up on the Northeast side, it's hard to sound hard, you know, like they don't treat you with any respect. And even though I was in a gang over here too, you know, like, you know, we would tag our, you know, walls with Pam, you know, just be respectful to the property owners. Um, we didn't sell any drugs, you know. We ran the bake sales around here. You know, we hang out in front of that Chevron. People ride up, like, yo man, what you need? Oh, you got any that banana nut? Oh man, we got some blueberry scones if you want some, you know. And I grew up the oldest of three brothers. So whenever we play Cowboys and Indians, I always got to choose first, and I always chose to be the cowboy. My middle brother, he chose to be the Indian, and we always made my youngest brother be the Chinese railroad builder. We put a lampshade on his head and make him dig dishes in the backyard. Yeah. But now I kind of feel like I was a little short-sighted, because had I known 12 years later, they'd make a movie about cowboys dry humping each other, and that, you know, there'd be a billion-dollar Indian casino, and China would have an enormous economy. I maybe would have chose differently. Uh, um, but let's see. I'm going to talk about politics right now. That's what I'm going to do. 2012. And it's just the city. You know, I got to question some things about it. You know, our education here, it sucks. You know, like, I'm pretty sure the classrooms still have maps where East and West Germany are countries and Yugoslavia and stuff. And they choose to build these speed cameras, you know, millions of dollars on these speed cameras to try and catch the 13 people in this city that actually drive over the speed limit, when there's 600,000 people in this city that don't know how to drive at all. Like, I think they should change the cameras to where they catch these people that slam on their brakes to go to 25 miles an hour when they get to these cameras. And also, when, like, pretty much they should have like a 10-second, if you're stuck at a green light, if it turns green and you haven't gone in 10 seconds, yeah, you can flash a camera at you. Because I guarantee you, we'd have so much money in tickets and fines that every student in this city would have like an Apple computer and their own personal Chinese math tutor right by them. But I actually got a cable recently for the first time in like 3 years, and I love it. I've been watching all these shows. Have you guys seen Toddlers and Tiaras? Not you have? Oh yeah, that show's horrifying. Like, I think those beauty pageants for little kids is like Little League for strippers. That's what I think. I think it's Little League for strippers. And instead of getting orange slices at the end of every game, you know, like we did in Little League, these little girls get pixie sticks, and that's why I think strippers have coke problems, because they're so used to getting this stuff at the end of every game. And I've also, I saw a commercial for this show called Pit Boss. Do any of you guys know what Pit Boss is? I'll tell you, I love telling it. It's a group of little people that go around and rescue pit bulls from places.
Little people?
Little people.
Like midgets?
Yeah, midgets. There's no little people here. I can say midgets, right?
Yeah.
The M word. I can say the M word. And
The way it's going, you can even say the N word.
yes. But basically, I'm just wondering, like, how do they rescue these pit bulls? Like, do these little midgets like sneak into like the backyard of a trailer, you know, in the middle of the night, and then are they like horse bandits from the Wild West? Like, cause you got a midget and then a pit bull. Like, do they just hop on those things and like, yeah, and then just take off? I don't know. My girlfriend loves watching The Bachelor. And that show was obviously created by a woman. Because if a guy created a show where he could pick his, you know, his mate, he would not select them based off conversations and dates. Like, I know if I was up to me, I would have like some double dare physical challenge stuff, where it's like they have 3 minutes to catch 8 avocados in a bucket on their head and whip up some guacamole for me. And And I'm so thankful that I have this girl because I did the online dating thing for a while. And one thing I noticed is that girls are so upfront with their baggage on these dating sites. They'd be like, I'm the proud mama bear of 3 little cubs. Or, you know, after divorcing 2 frogs, I'm waiting for my prince. Or like, meth used to be my life, now I love to be my life. And guys, we're like how the military used to be. Like, if you're not asking, we're not telling. And, and I met some weird people on there. I actually dated a girl with a kid, and I didn't really, I was kind of against the idea, but I was like, you know, I'll give it a chance. You know, maybe to be like Jerry Maguire. You know, the kid would tell me some cool facts, you know, but the kid only told me 2 facts. 1, you're not my real father, and 2, when he gets out of prison, he's gonna stab you. And I actually ended up also dating this vegetarian for a little bit. And man, her mind is so warped. Like, we were sitting there watching this, The Book of Eli. It's like a apocalyptic movie. And in the movie, the guy, Denzel Washington, shoots a cat with an arrow. And my girlfriend, or the girl, was like, oh my God, that's so terrible. And I'm thinking, like, even in an apocalypse where the whole landscape is charred, she still thinks it's inappropriate to kill an animal to eat. This poor guy hadn't eaten in like 3 weeks. Like, it makes you wonder, like, if they made a movie about vegetarians during an apocalypse. Like, would they be like traveling across the country trying to find the last remaining Trader Joe's open? You never see people in these movies like sitting around a campfire dipping pita bread into hummus, you know? Like, I highly doubt there's any vegetarians in this place. So right here? Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna say this then while looking at you. I really wish that humans hibernated, because I could spend all of October, November just eating like pounds of steak and sleep, you know, sleep through December and stuff, because I know that a vegetarian would never survive the winter. Based on what Boca burgers and, you know, black beans, I don't think so. I think that's it. I think I'm ready to listen to some music, actually, after a little break. You guys are doing good.